call me that dude CL or CL. It's whatever.
Alright, Black Power. This your brother Suten Seti, and I'm black at y'all ass again with this real fucking talk. Black Power. Today we will be discussing evolution. I see it's a hot topic out there, and I feel the need to inject. You feel me? It's a lot of scientific jargon thrown around nowadays. Everybody's a fucking scientist. You know, everybody know the motherfucking answer. But when you looking at the whole ideology of evolution, it's so damaging to black people. I don't know why we try to clean up some shit like that. You see what I'm saying? When you dealing with the 3/5 of a man, that comes out of the Darwin evolution theory, ideology. You see what I'm saying? They was very slick with that shit, because even though they tried to clean up a lot of the where they were showing niggas was closer to the monkey. See, that's the thing about the evolution. You know, they want to say that, you know, yeah, the African is older, but he was more close to the animalistic monkey nature, and he was still more ape than he was man. See, I'm not cleaning no garbage up like that. I'm not trying to clean no racist ass garbage up like that. You see what I'm saying? I would rather go to the philosophies of my ancestors, and that would be good enough for me. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm gonna let the last man to show up on the planet explain to me where the fuck I come from. And most Europeans, they don't really fucking know, because by the time they came up out them motherfucking mountains, they was still in a savage state. They didn't have no intellect. They wasn't recording that shit. And as they started to become, you know, the type of, you know, Caucasian of today, less hair, but still hairy. I'm talking about back then when them motherfuckers was up in them caves, them motherfuckers looked like Chewbacca. You see what I'm saying? But as they kind of moved down into the colder regions, just like a animal, in the winter, them motherfuckers get, you know, their hair come out very thick. And in the warmer months, they shed that hair. And so them motherfuckers was up there at not at all do I say that white people come from African people. Fuck that. Any theory that gotta make me believe this Peckerwood is me is a theory I could do without. Period. So that alone, you see, you must go see the making of the white man. And when you see that lecture that I did, motherfucker, you got to be the most ignorantest nigga in the world to try to be in a family of a same species as the white man. No way. No way. I ain't got shit to do with that. Wherever the fuck they come from, they better find out. They should have been of a civilized nature, and they wouldn't know. But see, that was a curse that was placed on their people. You see what I'm saying? So I know where we come from. We come from Africa. The European does not come from Africa. And so what, you know, motherfuckers act like they was in the motherfucking mountains. In order for you to be a primary witness and have first-hand account, you got to be there. The motherfucker, you don't know what the fuck, we can only imagine. We know what we saw when them motherfuckers came out the mountains, out the caves. We know that, but we don't know what the fuck was going on up in them goddamn mountains in them caves. We know of the acts that they still perpetrate today. All of that nastiness, bestiality, you feel me? All type of eating feces and shit. You know, drinking urine and all that type of blood drinking and shit. You see? And so, you know, that continues on today from ancient times. So we see both. Whatever the fuck they was up in the mountains, whatever the fuck they was doing, only they could tell that. And because they was in a civilized, but they do have that genetic recollection. This down in their genes and shit, and it comes back up. You see what I'm saying? And they don't even know it's coming back up. It's just in their nature to be what they are. So these are the people who so ashamed of their origin that created the evolution theory. Okay? And so, just like what Sigmund Freud was talking about, projection. The shit you hate in yourself, you project on another person. So this is what they did with evolution. They projected a lot of the inconsistencies that they felt about themselves on the black people. So as they saying, we evolve, and you niggas can clean it up. But it was no evolution theory prior to Darwin on that scale. Talking about they come from some motherfucking monkeys. Niggas want to clean the shit up, but it can't be cleaned up. You see what I'm saying? It cannot be cleaned up. It's a bogus theory. We have never evolved. We have always been intelligent. Okay? And you want me to prove it? I'll prove it with this simple fact alone. If you just sit back and think about all the animals, carnivorous, meat-eating, blood-drinking animals in Africa, just waiting to eat a motherfucker, eat anything on the land. So you thinking about all these carnivorous animals in Africa. At what point could we be evolving and been in a state where we evolving and we didn't know how to protect ourselves? You see? You think these animals gonna wait on us to fucking evolve before they eat our motherfucking ass? So as long as we've been in Africa, we had to been intelligent enough to keep these motherfucking animals up off of us, or we would not be here. So we always had to been of high intelligence to survive in Africa, man. That's just even right now on a safari or any motherfucking thing. You can't be out there just without intelligence. So they talking about motherfuckers started with an amoeba or one cell organism. Who the fuck gonna believe some shit like that? Who the fuck gonna believe man has always been man? Man has always been man. And when I talk about man, I'm talking about my people. I don't speak for no other people. Because we the first. As far as the first to document civilization and footprints and human success on this planet. It's been from us, and it's been all across the world when none of these other races was even on the scene. So where the fuck did they come from? You know how long it take? And I was thinking about that shit. Motherfuckers talking about the white man went up in the cold and I could understand if you in the cold, you could get lighter. Okay, I can understand that. And if you come in the sun, you get warm. But motherfucker, your whole structure didn't change. Your skull is weak. Your nose is thin and weak. Your lips is thin and weak. Your bones and shit is weak. Your spirit is of a whole vicious type of nature and spirit. We two different entities. You know, that's like looking at some planets them is two different planets. I don't give a fuck what you say. You know what I'm saying? And however it come about, We know where we come from, and they wasn't there. So whatever fucking happened, so and that how that shit, that ain't got shit to do with us. That ain't got nothing to do with us. That's the dilemma of those people, not us. Okay? So they have to figure that shit out. But evolution is clearly a racist, and it's an ignorant theory. Totally. It comes from a savage thinking. A man gonna say he come from a monkey. And I mean, you can look at all in their stories. Tarzan, the ape man. And then you got all these characters, the beast man. You see, they letting you know who they are. You see what I'm saying? So a man thinketh, so is he. So Darwin took this 3/5 of a man, you see, and applied it. That's who the Constitution took, the 3/5 of a man, racist fucking ideology, wrote it in the Constitution. They got it from Darwinism. So this was one of the ways it's showing us as a beast, so they could do whatever the fuck they want to do to us. You see what I'm saying? We can't buy that shit. We can't sweeten that shit up after so many of our ancestors, our foremothers and forefathers have died viciously under this shit. And now niggas want to clean it up and sprinkle all type of pretty little designs on it and make it black. That's bullshit. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. You cannot take the philosophy of the last man to come on the motherfucking planet, especially a mentally psychotic racist without any spirituality or morality. How the fuck can you take any type of theory from that man?